Hey everybody, I promised a sword reveal at 50,000 subs, and now I'm almost at 60, so thank you very much. But before we get into it, I want to kind of lower your expectations because thanks to 7 moves over the last 6 years or so, a few of which including just my car, my collection is a lot smaller than it used to be, only technically including 2 swords. However, let's get into it. This is a cardboard tube. It's pretty fun. Now, the first thing that I have that could technically be called a sword because machetes count under that is the Sogfari machete. It's kind of funny name. It's pretty light, and that's a feature that I really like about that. However, unfortunately, it's not the best as a machete. The steel is prone to chipping. I've very lightly used it, and there are a few nicks on the blade. It's not the easiest to sharpen because the secondary bevel is pretty small, but it's pretty light, so that's the only reason why I've kept it. However, to kind of redeem the SOG name, I'll be showing a few knives here, and this is the SOG Seal Pup. It is the knife that I carried on my pistol holster when I was in Afghanistan just because I wanted a more fixed blade. It's not exactly a bushcrafting knife, but it could be used for that. It fills a more tactical role, which, in my experience, it opens boxes really well. And I've really enjoyed this knife. I've had it for about 9 years now, and it's still easily sharpened, doesn't have too much wear. So I like it. And going back to probably my favorite swords are these 2 Nerf swords that I have. They are a lot of fun, just swinging them around to practice, and my daughter enjoys practicing with me, so we have a lot of fun with that. I also made a big Buster sword out of a cardboard box with my daughter because she likes crafts, we both like swords, and we made this together. It's not really too sturdy. The tang isn't good. It won't really hold up to even light play, but as a display piece, I enjoy it. Now, this is a bit more technically a sword. It's the Cold Steel Katana Trainer. The balance is a bit off for a katana, and the grip is incredibly roughly textured. These are big issues that I've seen with Cold Steel sword trainers, so not exactly the best if you want a one-for-one replica of a katana in order to practice, but if you just want to swing something around, it's not too bad. And Cold Steel does make better blades. This is their Kbar knife trainer. It is a lot of fun, actually, and better balanced than the sword. And also, Cold Steel, and the final sword-like thing that I have is the Cold Steel Kukri Machete. I like this a lot better than the other machete. It's not an authentic kukri design, it doesn't have any of the same features, but it has a hefty blade that is relatively easy to sharpen, and it has a great weight to it. It definitely has some authority. This is what I would choose over the other one. And lastly, the Emerson Combat Karambit. This is my everyday carry, and I have a more in-depth review on that, including talking about Karambits in general. I'll link that in a card. I haven't done cards before. But that's about it. And at the end, I'd like to thank 2 of my patrons, Talos87 and Antonio Garcia. Thank you so much for your support. And I would definitely like to get more swords to show you all in the future. Thanks for watching.